Good morning, students. In last class, we discussed various keys and how we construct our table and how we insert the values in our table and how you retrieve the data and how you can use some constraints and how you use the conditions and how you add the data and when you uh, delete the data. Already we completed all this class in last session. Okay, so in this session I want to give the practical scenario of execution of your tables. Okay, so in for this session I install Oracle 10G. Okay, so this is a genuine software for installation and execution of your database management system labs. Some in some colleges they use SQL plus. In some colleges they write the commands in Unix, but I prefer this Oracle database Express Edition. Okay, so if you have any free software available uh, uh, in your particular domain, then automatically install that Oracle database Express Edition so that you can install your what we call the application. Okay, so for this, if you install our Oracle database 10G, then they ask like this. First only you have to create username and password. After that, when you the successfully installation of your uh, Oracle 10G, when you open your particular application, then automatically the home page will be like this. Okay, so whatever you gave your username password before the installation, then for entering your application you have to give the same username and password. Okay, so I gave the username and password. After that I will log in this one. So whenever you log in mm, particular what we call this Oracle 10D, you have four scenarios. Those are the administration and object browser and SQL and utilities. So we will discuss one by one. So the administration are total number of storage available in your database. Okay, on which how much memory you used, how many users you have, how the monitoring, how the execution of your particular commands are happening in this particular. So overall, the how many databases you have should be in about database. Okay, next object browser. The object browser is nothing but like index. Okay, it is not like index. So if you want to check all the tables, you insert your tables. All these are the system predefined tables. If you want to uh, instead of writing the queries, just you have to take the particular command like this. If you use particular instruction, click this one, automatically there will be default database. Okay, so default you have. Okay, see add column default you have. If you instead of writing query, you just add column means automatically you column you will add the column. Okay, next. Excuse. Next, coming to if you write any command, this will be executed like this. Here we will write the queries. Okay, where we will write the queries here only. Okay, shell scripts. We have various shell scripts. Among these, if you want to take particular script, you will go here. Okay. Next, if you want any doubts regarding the queries, you go to the query builder. These are the columns. Okay. Already you have the particular table. If you want to build particular queries, you go for the particular columns. Okay. And last one is utilities. So you have the four. If any if you delete particular row, it is available in relational table. Okay. Generally DDL statements and where you are storing and returning data and how you are reports, all reports are available in this session. Coming to this one, okay. When you use this when you use ISSQL, there will be like this, okay. Okay, already I told that. First of all, if I want to check TAC, TA, so this is a command where you can check all the tables that are available in your database. So you have to select the command and just run. So you have tables, you have how many tables? You have system only one table that consists of name, the type and cluster. Okay. Next, already in last class we discussed how you create a table. Okay, how you create a table. So just I am not writing all these things because already you know how you create the table. Okay, so just control. Okay, you take this one default. You can delete this one. Okay, so this is the table creation of your what we call EMP. Okay, create table employee followed by these attributes. If you go like this and if you run the particular command, so this is invalid, since this is invalid query box, there will be, okay, there is no need of writing SQL here. Okay, no need of using this one. Okay, so now table created. Okay, I think you understand the concept. Table is created. Once the table is created, if you want to check the particular description of your table, ESCM. So if you run this query, what it means here. Okay, already you discussed this one. Now, if I want to insert a particular values, insert particular values in your table. Okay, right. If you want to insert particular values in your table, then we use just insert into. This is the syntax. Already you know about this one. Insert into table name values, and those values are like this. Okay, if I execute this one, what happens? One row inserted. Okay, now I have a query to see the data in your relation, so that we give select star from table name. Table name is here. Okay, so that you can easily understand. This is the okay. This is the now. If I want to give again these values, is it possible? Yes, is it possible or not? So if we are not using any constraint, so that it is possible. One row is created. So how many rows you are created means two rows created. So just again we check the query instead of writing query. This is the advantage. Instead of writing query, just to check this one. So we have two rows. See, we have two rows. So similarly, if I want to insert this values called change language, if you go for direct, direct. Okay, if you want to give a value, that value is LGR. mgr is number, so that we just give a 10 value, and instead of writing jar, just we go for fem. Okay, 30,000 means just go for 40,000, and again go for 20,000, and again go for 20. So simple. Okay, again 20. So how many rows altogether we inserted means just 3 rows, so that we execute means we have 3 rows. Okay, this is the particular information you have. Okay, next, if I want, already I told that there is another possibility for inserting your data, that is just you give the particular values. If you give the just particular values based upon attributes here, simply we will use not to high series. Series only, whatever the series you have, even this one, that series only you will need the data. 30 value of position, job. Okay. Next, again we insert the data. So it is one way selected. So already told that whatever you are giving particular values in your attribute means remaining values automatically, which one, null values. So null values. If you specify null means it gives the data. For example, if you say called this is null, ename is null. Okay, ename is null. So that you have to insert this as null. Okay, see what will happen. So inserted, and if again you check the query, see. Okay, altogether we have 5 rows inserted. I hope you understand how you create the table, how you describe the table, and how you insert the table. Okay, next, coming to after insertion of the values, if I want to check the rows or check all the data where you have, then you use a command called already select star from EMP. Okay, otherwise you have to give all the attribute names in your table. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Total 8. 8 values are available. So select from here. If you execute this one, again you get the same data. Okay. Next, if I want to select all the data where particular row is uh, employee number equal to 100. If I want to retrieve all the data where particular employee number equal to 100, then we use a condition. If I want to retrieve a data in your table, then I use a particular condition. That condition is where condition. That condition is where I want all the attributes, so that I am using star from table name. If I want particular rows, if I want particular rows of all the attribute means a particular row is 100, so that I have two values. Okay, see, I have 100 values of 2. If I want only these two values means I have only 2 values. Okay, I hope you understand that concept. If I want to update, if I want to update what? If I want to update salary, okay. If I want to update salary, so that we use a command called as update using a keyword called as set. Update set. Okay. So if I want to update all the salaries for salary plus 10,000, salary plus 1,000, so that it may be okay, it will be increases 1,000. Okay, so if you use all attributes, so that we use just give the attribute name. If I want particular attribute means I have to give the particular tuple means I have to give the condition. If I want to give overall data means you use the attribute. If I want to give only particular what we call row means just give the where condition. Okay, see this one update table name set attribute values. Okay, 5 rows are defaultly updated. I hope you understand the concept. 5 rows are defaultly updated. If you check the values, updated values, now you see this is 1,000 rupees. 1 1 1. Here there is no data but it is updated. Here is no data but it is updated. Updated means you ask that, sir, already 1,000, so the answer will be 1,000, sir. Okay, but you gave, okay, you didn't insert any values. You didn't insert any values. If you see this one, if you see, okay, yeah, control C, control, okay. If you again you insert your data, you insert your data again, so that you get the values of 6. Again you insert the data, 6 rows are updated. Again you check the select command, so defaultly it takes C 1 2 3. This is also updated but we can't see because we didn't assign any value to particular one. If you assign only, it is updated. If you not assign to any values means defaultly it is updated but it cannot be given to or shown to the user. Okay, I hope you understand. Display only 10 means if I say display 15. Okay, next coming to, so auto commit means defaultly it's saved. Okay, right. If I want to delete particular, if I want to update particular table, okay, particular row, then instead of giving the all attribute of, just you give only particular tuple name. Okay, so particular tuple control, so that update table name set. Already you know up to here. You just checking the employee which is 100 has to what update, so that here see here 32,000 32,000. Again you are running this one, only 2 rows are updated and checking this condition, then automatically 2 rows are updated. So this is the concept of updating and selecting, right? Next inserting, and if I want to again, if I want to delete particular row, okay, if I want to delete particular row in your table, so already you discussed that you use a command called as delete. Delete from table name, table name. See, if there is giving a employee underscore table name means it is error, so table or view does not exist. So instead of this one you just go for em. Okay, now you are deleting 1 or 2 data. Okay, there is no, I think there is no 1 or 2 employee. Okay, 2 rows deleted. So they have a 2 rows data. So again you check the select star from EMP, so that okay there is no 1 or 2 employee. Okay, see already that employee is what we given means particular dash values. Okay, next coming to next query. If I want to delete or if I want to uh, what you call means, if I want to add, if I want particular adding your attributes, adding your attributes in your table name. Okay, so alter, use a command for alter table employee add basic. Stop giving all these attributes, just give one attribute, add basic. You are adding your attribute is basic, so you are adding a attribute. Okay, so that you run this command means invalid alter table name. If you give like this means add no, tables alter. Instead of giving in particular brackets, you have to give the outside of your brackets. This is a table altered. Okay, so now you check select star from here so that we have a basic. Okay, if default value has to insert means we insert by means of a default values. Okay, next, that is basic greater than. Okay, again I already we discussed that we use some check constraint. Based on check constraint you are giving data, the value should be greater than 5000. Again add okay, with semicolon has to execute. Oh, table alter. Okay, so it should be greater than 5000. Should be so. Now you not insert any data. Now you are inserting the data here. 20. See, basic is already we told that it should be greater than 5000. So if I am inserting less than 5000 in your table, so see, check constraint violated. So that is if you want to insert above 5000, it is not accepted. On those accepted. Okay, I hope you understand the basic scenario of last session what we discussed. Okay, now coming to uh, relation operators. If I want any employee number greater than 100 means we have 101 and 102. Okay, relation operator. Okay, so instead of writing select. Okay, so select. If you go for the query is I want to select okay employee comma employee name from table name. Okay, from table name where condition is where EMP number greater than 102. We have greater than 102 is available. Greater than 102. Okay, I want only two attributes. No data found. If I want it less than, that is less than 102, there you get it. Okay, only employee number and employee. Coming to one important in this section, we discuss aggregation operators and aggregation function. So if I want to calculate all the whatever attribute data so that you get one result. If you are calculating all attribute data and that data will give the overall one result of your output, then it is called as aggregate function. So where we are performing whole attribute, the operation is performing whole attribute, then we use a operators called as aggregate operators. That is, see this is you execute this one so that you have a data. See, if I want to calculate total salary of particular employees, all the employees where you have, so total how much amount are paying to all employees in your department, so that I have to calculate all the total salary, so that you use a aggregator called as already select. You use aggregate operators are, we have 5 aggregate operators called as see here, sum, this is sum, next, sorry, here we have sum, comma, max, comma, min, comma, average, comma, count. These are the 5 aggregate operators which perform on total attributes. Okay, total attribute. If I want to calculate total sum of your, okay, sum of your sum, so that we have to perform sum is an attribute. Sum is a function on which attribute you are performing means sum of sum. Okay, from table name MP. So simple, right? So simple. So that you get an idea. See this wizard? We are performing all this. Right, again, next we are following an operation called as max. Okay, now we are performing max means maximum number of samples, 42,000. Next, we are performing mean, so that you retrieve the data, minimum data. Next, you are performing total average of your attributes. Average has to see total count. How many? Count of sal from table. See, we will get a data. Total we have 5 rows, 5 values. Total we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we get a 5 count. I hope you understand. Count of star means total. Count of star. See, we get total values of all the values. So you get over 5 values. Okay. I hope you understand the aggregate operators. Okay. Next again, in next class we will discuss the various one lab cycle, two lab cycle, and three lab cycle. So that if you will get a knowledge of basic command, so that we will go to third unit. I hope you understand this session. So in next class we will discuss what is various key constraints. Okay, we will discuss what is various key constraints. Thank you all.